Hey everybody, I'm in my garage workshop today and I want to show you an invention that I've been working on for the last 2 or 3 years. This is a device that will create trains for free. As we all know, in recent years, trains have gotten very expensive. It's not uncommon for a very nice steam locomotive to run over $2,000. And so I wanted to find a solution to that, and this is it. Now, this is a crude prototype, but basically you can think of it as a combination between Mr. Fusion and Back to the Future and the Star Trek transporters. The way it works is it takes matter and converts it to energy, and then converts that energy back into matter of your choosing, which in this case is a train. Now, you could use this to make money or gold, I suppose, but I would just use the money to buy more trains, so I might as well just make the trains. So, this is the conversion chamber where the scrap matter is going to be converted into a train. This is the hardware that makes that conversion possible. I used an old cooler because it does need some shielding to protect the user, and this is lined with lead, so we will be protected from any radiation. Then we've got the computers that do all the calculations. These started life as desktop computers, but I've amped them up to handle the intense calculations needed for the matter conversion. And then we've got the cooling system, because obviously this is going to generate a lot of heat and we need to keep it cool, and that's what this does. Again, I've converted an old cooler, and that injects coolant into the chamber, and that keeps everything from blowing up. So what we're going to do now is convert some matter into a train. So here is the scrap matter that we're going to convert into a train today, and it really doesn't matter, pun intended, what scrap stuff you use, because it's going to be converted to energy anyway. So I've got some scrap wood, an old light bulb, some cans, a coffee tin, and some scrap plastic, and we're going to go ahead and load it into the chamber and get it converted. Ooh, all right. So we'll just load all this stuff in here. All right, and we'll close it up tight. All right, now I've got my iPad here. This is what will tell the chamber what type of train we want to make today. Now, as you saw, the chamber is not that big, so I can't make stuff that's very large, like a big boy or a Challenger or anything like that. I do have a version 2 prototype that I'm working on that is much larger, that will allow me to make big boys and Challengers and stuff like that. But for now, I'm relegated to making relatively small locomotives. So for today's demonstration, I've chosen a Lionel Canadian National Legacy 460 10-wheeler. This is one that I always wanted, and I never got a chance to order one. And as you can see, the original retail was right at $900. So if this works, I'm going to save $900 right off the bat. A $900 free locomotive. Imagine that. So let's pull up the image. All right, there we go. And now I'm going to turn on the processing unit on the conversion chamber. Okay, everything's ready. Let's go. Okay, I think it's done, so let's get the iPad out of the way. All right, and we'll open this up. Ooh, wow, look at that. Ooh, it's okay, it should be safe. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Look at that. It worked. Let's see if we got the tender. I think I felt something else down there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Free trains, baby. There it is. So the only thing we have to do now is see if it actually works. So let's take it down to the layout. Okay, now that I've got it in the light on my layout, I'm noticing a little bit of a residue, no doubt from the matter conversion process, but it does appear to clean off. So I'll have to give it a bit of a cleaning, but hey, it's worth it for a free locomotive. Anyway, now here's the real test. Let's see if it powers up. Ha!
Dispatcher, the water's just about empty. I'd like her to make a Over. Roger that. Get ready to move. Out.
Well, it works, folks. I mean, I would call this a success.
See you next trip. We're all done. Out.
Well, it doesn't get any better than this. Free trains. Now, it does consume electricity to convert the matter. It runs on 240 volts. I've got it on a 50 amp circuit. And I have noticed that my power bill does go up a little bit when I run the conversion process. Usually for each locomotive I make, it raises my power bill by about $5 that month, which I consider a great bargain. I mean, $5 for a $900 locomotive, I'll take that deal any day. So yeah, I am super happy. Like I said, I am building a larger version to accommodate larger locomotives like the Big Boy, Challenger, S1, stuff like that. But man, I am tickled pink. This thing is fantastic. And for $5 on my power bill, man, that is amazing. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for now. I'm Eric Siegel. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. To discuss this model and any other O-Gauge trains, check out the O-Gauge Railroading online forum at ogrforum.ogaugerr.com.